Hey friends, it's been a while. I've been feeling pretty down for a few months. Life threw some curveballs at me and I just needed some time away to focus on myself and family. I am totally an emotional designer and it's hard for me to design when I don't have motivation, which is what I want to talk about in this video. Creative slumps happen and we have to be proactive on getting through them, so here are some thoughts. Designers are stubborn and never want to take a break. The first step here is to plan your breaks. I like to implement time constraints to guarantee that they happen. This also aligns with Parkinson's law that work expands to fill the time allotted for its completion. I'm not saying that you can finish an entire project in an hour, but maybe it's you give yourself an hour to finish part of the project that would normally take you a few hours. Yes, you can work faster, just don't tell anyone. The point of a break is to give your mind a rest. Ideas don't usually come when we're working, they come after. So what do you do with your break? Do something mindless. I'm remote these days, so I like to clean or fold laundry. You could also get some fresh air by going for a walk or a run. If you're in the office, maybe you take a coffee break with a coworker just to get away from your desk. I know it's gonna be hard to do, but try not to talk about work. Self-care is so important. Sleep more, get some fresh air. I saw a trend on TikTok about people taking everything showers. I personally think it needs a new name. Essentially, you're doing every single step in the shower and your skincare routine. Clean, condition, exfoliate, moisturize, maybe a face mask. At that rate, you are showering longer than the movie Titanic. You could probably turn on the movie and when it's time for the face mask, swap for part 2 of the VHS. If you know, you know, but not in the JLo kind of way. Meditation doesn't work for me, but if that's your thing, you decide. For me, I get regular massages, mostly because I have a bad back from tennis. The other weekend, I did do a full spa service, a haircut, manicure, pedicure, a massage, and a facial. Did I enjoy the extractions from the facial? Absolutely not. Did I feel like a new person at the end? I did. Focus on process, not perfection. Strong process will always deliver strong results, which helps protect your portfolio and your job. When you're going through these lulls, you don't want to force creativity, it's just more stress on yourself. Keep your process simple, or if you're skipping steps in the process, maybe do every single step so you take out some of the guesswork. Anna Wintour always says, when all else fails, go with the familiar. It's gonna be hard to come up with ideas when you're not motivated. It's okay, it happens to all of us. Think about what's familiar, the basics: type, image, and color. When it comes to type, simple contrast, bold, and light. Simple alignment with white space. I would say don't do anything too crazy. Maybe while you're depressed, customized type can come out wonderful, but that's only for you overachieving psychopaths. For images, again, keep it simple. No crazy borders, maybe reduce the amount of images, and then the only thing you need to focus on are your crops. For color palettes, choose a primary color, a light and dark version of that color, an accent color, and then neutrals. If you're not familiar, this is a system for material design. It's simple, but it will always work. In general, all of this should be part of your basic approach to design. You can work on more complex solutions whenever you find the motivation. Speaking of building upon, brainstorms are going to be pretty tough. Again, don't be so hard on yourself. Listen to the ideas being presented and build upon one of them. The point of a brainstorm is to participate, and if you can help solidify someone else's idea, that is always helpful to the team. So what else is familiar to us? I say this all the time, look into design history. I did that video on Swiss poster design, which will always deliver a strong and straightforward communication of the design. If you're working on motion design, maybe look into Saul Bass or Richard Greenberg from RGA. Lean into what's worked in the past and interpret them into your own design aesthetic and principles. Basically, all of these are just crutches for you to lean into and do a little bit less work during this time. Drop a comment below on how you get through these lulls. I have been working on content, but I'm just now getting the energy to turn on the camera again. I did this video because I saw my stats dropping, and so effectively the algorithm bullied me into uploading something. For anyone else going through a low now or in the future, keep going as best as you're able to. You can and will persevere, so don't let this time define your work. I'll see you next time.